how's it going?
How's it going?
Pretty good. He fixed his camera.
Did you put on your bear shirt just for us?
Yeah, it's just for you guys.
Alright, so this is our team. We can just kind of do some quick intros. I'm Brett,
Hey.
and of course, yeah, I met you back in 2011.
Okay, yeah, now I remember.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hey Paul, I'm Dan. I'm the V development rep here at Maker Studios.
Nice.
So I'm mostly working with brands specifically.
Excellent.
Cool. And then I do digital development here at Maker Studios.
Okay, nice to meet you.
I'm the one doing television, so.
Okay, what's your name?
You. Madison.
Okay, let me put the volume up a little bit so I can hear you guys better.
I mean,
How's that sound on your end?
we can hear you pretty well.
Okay, great.
Cool.
This is awesome.
We just wanted to talk to you just about to making content outside of just YouTube and more of the world seeing you and sharing your message worldwide. How do you feel about that?
That sounds awesome. Yes, that sounds awesome. Yes, I like that idea. I mean, I was just talking to my girlfriend Laura about what this means, and I was telling her that the most important thing is that I can reach more people. I think it's important for me to be able to document my life, so much so that I'm going to do it myself. I don't care, I'm going to just do it. But if I can have a team of awesome people like you guys helping me do it, I think that would be incredible. Yes.
Cool. So, I mean, as much as we want to shoot this today, we want to shoot it this week. You know, TV, it takes so much time and details.
Yeah.
And, so much goes into it. And as you know, you've done, commercials and stuff for YouTube. There's so much that goes into planning. I was just wondering your sort of dedication and excitement and like kind of what's going on in your world right now and how much you can sort of put towards this and.
I could do anything I want.
Okay.
I have a lot of freedom. I have a lot of time. I don't work except, everything I do to me is work, but I don't do anything for money. I just do what I'm passionate about, and free money comes. So if there was something that I was like, oh, I'm supposed to do this, I really want to do this, you got all of me, and that's a lot. I'm a very capable person.
Great. Now we've seen you do everything from obviously the Double Rainbow video to fight in an MMA cage fight. Is there what kinds of things like don't you want to do? Like tell me what do you see yourself if you could be on TV? What do you want to be doing?
Basically my YouTube channel, which is documenting my life, my farm, my battle with obesity, the things I'm growing on the farm, all the people who come and visit me, the way my family, my girlfriend, it's all crazy interesting, and the people around me are incredibly beautiful, and this land is so beautiful. And then my message that I have to give, which is love your fellow man, walk gently on Mother Earth, and connect to Spirit. I'm supposed to kind of be an example of that and show the world, okay, this is how one person does it. I'm sure that's why I went viral. As you know, I think that my viral is me understanding I'm in the presence of God. There's a video where I explain where when the video starts, I had just finished writing this email saying how I feel like I'm Noah, and then my house fills with color, and I know this because I have filmed rainbows from here before. I grab my camera. The video actually starts when I'm in my house. I'm on the door right here, and I'm just holding it. And in the beginning in that time, I had a tree right here, and I couldn't see the whole thing, so I had to walk where I could see the whole thing. When I got to where I could walk, where I could see the whole thing, it felt like a giant hand pushed me to the ground and knocked me on my ass. I'm just sitting there holding the camera like this, and I'm just expressing what I'm feeling. So it was like God knocked me to the ground, He touched me, and then He spoke to me and through me, and see, because I can't do that. That doesn't come from me. That just came through me. So that's why, it's affected humanity like this. I was just made by New York Daily Times in the top 10 most iconic videos of all time in 10 years. Who does that? One person, one camera, one take? No, that's not a person. You know what I mean? That's God. So obviously I was touched by God, and I'm here to give this message. Why God chose me? Probably because I'm a poor dirt farmer, and I'm a YouTuber, right?
And we think there's so many more messages like that to share.
Hey, Paul,
Yeah.
can you tell us a little bit about like daily life and the people? Are there people living with you, living on the farm? What's the group of people like?
My girlfriend's here. She lives with me, and then I take volunteers all the time. There's two here. There's a couple here from Australia, and then last week we had 4 girls, 2 from Minnesota and 2 from, where were they from, Laura? Denmark.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's just.
They with you?
Yeah, they stay here. They stay here in the house. Well, all 4 of those girls stayed in the house, and me and my girlfriend have a house like attached, but behind the house. And then so we're just working on the farm. We're doing errands. Those Dutch girls, I took them to the dump. We grow food here. We have animals, not as many as we like, but we have some. And then we go and do fun things like go to Yosemite. This is all my recent YouTube videos, and there's a spa that real close that we go to a lot. And then I do some traveling. Tomorrow I'm going to San Francisco to be on some variety show. There's people who do a variety show, like kind of like Jimmy Kimmel, but for a local thing. They just asked me to come and be on it, so I'm going to go stay with one of them in their house. Yeah. And then last month I shot Delta Airlines' new in-flight safety video. I'm going to be in that. Yeah. 5 years later, I'm going to be in that stuff. It's crazy.
We're going to have to fly Delta.
Yeah, you're going to see it if you fly Delta.
And where do your kids live? Are they near you?
Yeah, my daughter works and lives in Yosemite. She has a house right here because she only works summers.
Okay.
Yeah, but she has a house just right over here with her amazingly beautiful boyfriend, and she's incredibly beautiful. And she's real successful. She has an amazing job. She's a crew leader for the National Park Service Resource Management in the backcountry. So she's in crazy good shape. She's amazingly beautiful. My son lives here in town. He lives with his mother, and we do all the ceremonies together. We just went to a sweat last night, and we do this all the time. We have a active, intact Native American culture that's from the Yosemite Indians. So yeah, I stay busy. The farm is like right now. The Australians are building me a retaining wall out of used tires. So yeah, so we went to the place where they changed tires, and we went to go get a truckload of tires, and my truck died. And so I was like, okay, now what? So I just walk out and I see a friend. I'm like, hey, can you give me a ride to my car? And I say, yeah, my truck died. I want to go get my car. He's like, oh, I'll help you. So we worked on that for a while. Couldn't get it go. Had to leave the car there. Now after this, we're gonna go work on it and see if I can get it going. It's a 1976 Chevy pickup that I went with my dad to buy brand new when I was 14 years old.
Wow. That's so cool.
I still use it.
Good question, Bear. So on YouTube, it seems like Laura and everybody else, they're totally excited and cool to be on camera.
Yeah.
I think they'd be excited to be on camera for TV as well.
Oh, hell yeah. They're all about whatever's gonna work. My daughter, she would give me a little grief, why are you always filming and all that, but then one time she had her boyfriend over, she goes, it's like I had a professional videographer my whole life. So she was all, she gives me grief, but really she's into it. She has her own YouTube channel too.
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to check that out.
Yeah, I'll send you a link.
Yes, please.
Yes. Oh, she's also on my favorite channels list.
Okay, yeah, we can find that.
Yeah, so I think that what's one of the things that's interesting is like there's like a constant flow of people that come through here, mostly young people, as that's who travels, and by far it's mostly young women. That's who likes to come here, and that's who asks, and I think that's who follows through the most. So it's like there's a constant, non-stop stream of beautiful young women from all over the world coming. They clean my house. They work in the garden. They go places with me.
Do they find you through YouTube, or how do they?
No, they find me through HelpX and Workaway, and I'd say I've had probably about 1,000. Oh, and Couchsurfing, about 1,000 people I've hosted here, and I'd say maybe 15 have known that I was famous. That's why they contacted me. They find out that who I am after they asked to come here.
Wow.
Let me ask you a question. So it sounds like first of all, I love your positive attitude. It's very infectious. It sounds like you're in talks with Madison about doing some TV stuff. I specifically focus on branded entertainment for the digital space for YouTube and other platforms. You mentioned Delta. Can you tell me other brands that you may have worked with, and are there types of brands that you don't want to work with?
I did a Smart Water commercial with Jennifer Aniston. I did a Microsoft commercial. Those are all YouTube. And I did Vodafone in New Zealand. And I'll tell you the brands I really like. Sony cameras. That's when I shot the double rainbow video. My first video camera was a Sony 8mm tape video camera in 1988.
Wow.
YouTube, because I was in the top 10 videos of 2010, they gave me a $1,000 gift certificate to buy a camera. I bought a Sony. That's what I shoot with most of my videos. I'm just a big Sony guy. And then Subaru. I love Subarus. Yeah, I've had Subarus forever. And of course Chevys too. I've had like 25 Subarus. I'm an end user of them. I buy them like when they're ready to fall apart, and I'll buy two and I'll put them together, and I have me a great car. And it's so cheap that way. Some of them I got for free.
So let me ask you: are there any types of products you don't want to work with, like
fast food? Fast food. I don't want to work with fast food.
Okay.
Yeah. I worked with I can't remember if it's Coke or Pepsi that owns Smart Water. I worked with them because it was Jennifer Aniston, and it wasn't soda. I'm like against soda, so. But I wouldn't say that's 100%. You know, don't go there. Just like you'd have to pay me a lot more. I can't be bought. I'm not cheap.
These are the things to discuss.
And if I don't like you, it's going to cost more.
We'll send 20 beautiful women to your farm. How's that?
What's that?
We'll send 20 beautiful women to your farm.
Yeah, they'll probably be here ready.
Well, then afford it. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm down to do. I mean, there's things that I'm not going to want to, that I just like don't want to be a part with, is like violence, and I don't consider cage fighting violence. I consider that loving your fellow man aggressively. My cage fight is on YouTube. I fought a giant. He was 6'8", 425 pounds, and 5 days before I went to fight him, my left shoulder, I tore the rotator cuff, and my arm didn't work. So I got into a locked cage with a giant, experienced cage fighter with one arm tied behind my back, basically. No, he won. Are you kidding me? Yeah, he's a big giant. He was fighting his 8th fight. Yeah, but I locked him down at one point. And you know what? I got in there. And I did it, and I was like, people were like, don't do it, your shoulder's messed up, your arm don't work. I'm like, I don't care, I'm doing this.
When's the last time you did a cage fight?
We did some sizzle reels here in 2011, and we had one specifically for the for the sizzle reel.
Okay.
Yeah, I would do it in a heartbeat. I would want to train. I've said, I've been saying this for a long time. The only way that I'm gonna go back and train and try and lose a lot of weight is if I do it on TV.
Cool.
Yeah.
And I mean, your ankle's been hurt lately, right?
Yeah, my ankle's messed up. As a matter of fact, I got an appointment April 6th to go see a specialist. But that's not gonna stop me from doing a cage fight or training or anything. I can still walk enough to fight. It's just the hiking that's really hard, and I love it so much.
Well, what you said you did sizzle reels. What were those for?
It was for some TV show that they wanted to do in 2011, and the contract that I had with them expired in 2011. But it didn't come to
anywhere.
What's that?
Never went anywhere.
No, the guy that was my champion. He left the company that filmed it, and then it was like no one was really involved with it, and it didn't work, and seemed like it was politics that was going on, and so I can't remember the name of the entity, but they make a lot of reality shows, and I've had a lot of producers contact me, but none of them have funding. They got to try and shop it, and so that hasn't happened yet, but a lot of people have been interested in it. I mean, obviously, I'm an interesting guy, and I have a lot of people's attention because, I had the double rainbow video, so I'm on a lot of people's radar. So it just hasn't happened.
That footage that they shot, or the sizzle reel?
No, I can't remember the name of the company that had it, but they didn't give it to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're making a big push in TV.
Yeah.
Our main goal is to develop shows around our talent. So I love you. I think that you're perfect for TV, and I can totally see you on television. And this is my number one priority here. So let us talk internally and come up with a strategy around what to do for you, and start talking to some people, and then we'll get back to you in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Another Skype call. Yeah.
What's that?
We'll do another Skype call.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, everything that you can have questions about me is on my YouTube channel. My favorites list is pretty amazing. All the stuff that's been done about me. And then if you ever want to talk or whatever, sure, anytime. And know that if I decide to do something, I kick ass. I get shit done. I'm entertaining. It feels like I have a mandate to do this. It gives me a lot of power.
We feel the power.
Yes.
It's coming through the screen right now.
Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it, man. Anything you can do.
All right, we'll be in touch, Paul.
Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you, Paul.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.